Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Sunday afternoon, and it is snowing, and oh my God, there's more snow coming in. So, yeah, I figure what the heck, I'll just come back out here to the shed and continue to operate on Winterfield Day. So, it is day two, part two for me on the live streaming, and we're looking at about, I think about an hour and 52 minutes left in the contest activity. Technically, it's not a contest, it is an activity. So uh, that's what we got left. I thought I'd get some more contacts in. I think all told, what do I got? It says 139 in the log. I don't know. I feel like I got more than that, but maybe so. I mean, this is my third. Well, this would be the fourth time, but the third yesterday I did it twice, and then this morning. So, but yeah, nonetheless, I am having fun, and that's really uh, what matters. So, um, here's my breakdown so far of what it looks like. 3 bands, 15, 20, and 40. So I am going to do some more. I'm on 15 again. There's a little bit of traffic. 20's busy, 40's busy. 10 is down. I'm starting to wonder if I got a problem. Although, I mean, there's absolutely nothing on 10, nothing at all. And actually, kind of think about it. 6 would be another band. I'm not sure if this would tune 6 or not. Should. Let's get over here. Oh. All right. Well, there's nothing on 6, at least what I'm seeing. And yeah, there's the entire, well, not the entire 10 meter band, but the working part of the 10 meters for voice and everything. And then it's pretty much empty. So good afternoon, Bill. So, but nonetheless, we'll oh my God, I was sitting here looking at all that. You guys couldn't see it. I do apologize. So, and Chris, welcome back. So that's what 10 meters looks like there. So, well, we'll find something. We can find something here on. It's actually, it sounds like.
Hotel New Hampshire, over. Oklahoma, thanks, 73. This is Whiskey 1 Oscar Charlie, Winterfield, over. Thank you. Thank you. Winterfield, Whiskey 1 Oscar Charlie, over. Thank you. Winterfield, Whiskey 1 Oscar Charlie, over. Thank you. Winterfield, Whiskey 1 Charlie, over. AJL, 1H and H, over.
All right. Let's do a little restart here. I've had that program running for a day or so, so it might. Well, now I'm kind of jittery. Hmm. All right. Am I still a little leggy here? No, that doesn't look bad. All right. We'll try this again. Let me know if this survived in the chat there. Give me a 1 in the chat if the stream survived. All right. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I don't. Everything just kind of went quickly south there, like it was a resource constraint, which I'm sure is a problem there. All right, so let's get back to this here. Okay. So I need to. Well, that might be a problem. The so the smart SDR software, the The program that runs my radio is not showing up. It's on the screen, just not showing up in the capture. Well, let me try restarting that again. See if that. Well, so problems on the fly, guys. That's what we got here. Can I restart the capture? There we go. All right. All right. So with all that, let's see if we can't make some contacts. All right. So you guys should be able to hear me okay. So far, it's worked out pretty well. Go ahead and find a frequency. I'm going to go ahead and just try 15 meters. I only got one contact on there, so let's go ahead and do that. Do a foot switch here. Is the frequency in use? November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. Is the frequency in use? November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot.
Yeah, frequency is in use. W long KV and the C long kilo down in London.
I'm exactly sure what he just said, but I'll roll with that. Is the frequency in use? November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. Is the frequency in use? November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. I'm sorry, is the frequency in use? All right, whatever. Is the frequency in use? November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. Is the frequency in use? November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. Hey, Dave. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot going QSY. All right, well, it looks like 20 meters or 15 meters isn't going to be all that great of a deal for me. So, I guess go over to 20. Dave, did you get some sleep? Is the frequency in use, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. Is the frequency in use, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot calling CQ Field Day and standing by.
Kilo Delta 4, Mike Quebec Yankee.
Kilo Delta 4, Mike Quebec Yankee. Good afternoon. Please copy 1 Hotel India November.
Roger, Roger. Please copy 1 India November Charlie.
I copied 1 India November Charlie. Thank you for the contact today in 73.
73.
All right, thank you. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot QRZ.
Kilo 2 India Romeo Kilo.
Kilo 2 India Romeo Kilo. Please copy 1 Hotel India November.
We copy 1 Hotel India November. Please copy 1 Hotel Echo November Yankee.
I copied 1 Hotel Echo November Yankee. Thank you for the contact in 73. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, QRZ. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by.
Kilo Delta 3 Alpha Zulu Oscar.
Kilo Delta 3 Alpha Zulu Oscar, please copy 1 Hotel India November.
I got Hotel India November. What was the number?
1 Hotel.
QSO 1 Hotel India November. Please copy 1 Hotel Echo Papa Alpha.
I copied 1 Hotel Echo Papa Alpha. Thank you for the contact in 73.
73. Good luck.
All right, thank you. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, QRZ. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. November Whiskey 9 Foxtrot, calling CQ Field Day and standing by. Well, okay. Let's go the other route. Let's see what's on 80. I don't think there's anything happening this early in the day, but you never know. And now we know nothing's happening.
The big station were something else. They were gigantic and
Sierrasville, PA, 10 inches of snow.
Seems like a lot of rag chewing here so far.
Yeah, they love to do it, but I can't. That's the main thing. Back to you,
microphone through my YouTube plug. W2I with a 890
Well, Dell,
with the wave 1
sounds like there is somebody on 7200, at least that from this side.
and 42 got down.
I say I don't have to put this. Some of those Middle Easterners with their used computers and all that kind of stuff and their blinking lights and all that, just for some reason does not hold my interest.
Hey, John, does that sound better? I'll mute that out. Actually, I noticed it does sound like it's gate. Where's the gate? Gate. It did sound like that the gate was kicking in and dropping it out a little bit there. So Dale says I'm tank radio loud. Well, golly, I'm sorry. I can bring it down. I can do that. All right. What the heck happened? My Lord. You guys see all this crazy business going on here? That is noisy. Let's
Well, like Speedway down there, Cornell Denver detects capacity.
Wow. So that pretty much makes 40 unusable, except for the spots, that are usable. Well, crud. Okay, let's. That's strange. I wonder if that is weird. Look at that. So I left 30 and left 40 and went back, and now that is all gone. I'm wondering if that was something internal. I mean, I've heard of stranger things. I'm not an expert at anything.
browser you could just plug in. So if I got a disk drive and I want to get rid of it, all I got to do is run that sucker over it and it's done.
Hey, Jimmy.
I don't have to smash it up. I do anyway, but I'm sure there's nothing anywhere near left on it.
Well, I'm not seeing anybody on 40 meters that's doing field day. Although, with like an hour and 25 minutes left, I got to imagine that the number of people that are still working stations is thin. Jimmy, we're doing good up here, buddy. It's been snowing. Last night, I had to go out about 10 o'clock to get my son. He was at a hunker down party with some friends of his, and he got a fever. So I went and picked them up about 10 o'clock, and it was 4 inches of snow out there. It wasn't too bad, but the weather was the wind was ridiculous. The drifting across the interstate and stuff like that was pretty bad. But this morning when I got out to come over here to the building to do the live stream this morning, there was I don't know, 12 to 15 inches of snow piled up on the back patio and on the pathway over here to the building. So I had to shovel that out, and then I spent three hours ish over here in the building, and went back over to the house to grab some lunch and had to shovel again. There was probably another 4 inches of snow, and it is just coming down. It's consistent. It's not like a super big snow, but I think we are in the 12 inch range, and is of actual snowfall. 12 to 14 or something like that was what they predicted, and I'm saying that I'm pretty sure we got every bit of that and then some. So Del Fargus says they're expecting, or they got 16 inches of snow there, and says he's only about halfway through it. So Not sure what the radar looks like for us. I know we got a phone call from the school district here just a little bit ago, saying they're going over to whatever it is tomorrow, homeschool or whatever the heck they call that. So. No, I think that's Mike. Hey, Mike, nobody's upset at you, buddy. 83 degrees. I am ready to get down there. I need to, you know what? I'm going to take this thing off. Let's switch mics there. I am ready to get down to Florida. Hopefully the snow and all this stuff will pass. I'm going to go ahead and map out a trip where I head east of Indianapolis, over to at least Pennsylvania. So I've already got POTA activations in Ohio, but I haven't been to Pennsylvania since I've started doing POTA, and then everything south of there. So I'm gonna, I guess, maybe use AI to have it map out a route for me, although there's probably not too many routes, and have it point me south to hit POTA parks where I can camp, and I'm just going to go in, do the activation, and bail, and probably do 1 or 2 parks per state, stay the night somewhere, and then get down to Florida. So my goal is to be in Orlando Wednesday to meet up with Jason from Ham Radio 2.0 and everybody else that's going to be staying there at the fairgrounds for Hamcation on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, make some videos, and try to get some activations along the way, and get some more states in my POTA registry of states that I've activated. So I'll reach out. I'm not sure how I'm coming. I don't think I'm going to go all the way over to the coast, but I am at some point just west of, because I'm not going to go into Maryland. Maryland doesn't respect my right, as most of the states up in the northeastern United States, respects my right as an Indiana resident and United States citizen to protect myself freely. So I will stay to the states that welcome me. So, but yeah, then head south and go all the way down. So, yeah. So that's about it on that front there. So I-80 east to I-90. I think I-80 is much further north. 80-90 is up in the northern part of Indiana. I-70 is probably the one, Del, that I'm going to be taking to head east. And then it'll probably be the normal route, 75 to 24 over to 65, and then up, or 24 over to 69. It kind of depends. The going between where I live, I'd have to go east to go over to 65 to go south, or I can head south kind of going a little bit further west, but then I can hit 24 and go into Nashville. And that actually, because it's all straight interstate, is actually just a little bit faster to go a little further west and do that. Yeah, John says avoid Maryland, New Jersey, and Delaware. So, yeah, there's some of these. Yeah, 70 would be better. I would love to go to those places. Because I'd love to get all 50 states activated. But I've just got a general philosophy that I'm not going to go to pay. I'm not going to pay to drive through states that don't recognize my natural right as a United States citizen, and that's just the end of the story. If work wants to send me there and they're paying for it, that's fine. But if it's coming out of my pocket, I'm not going to choose to do that. And if, in some states like Illinois, for example, I have to go through Illinois. But I won't stop any more than I have to. And there's some, like for example, going over to More Expo in Springfield, Missouri. I gotta drive to Illinois. So, but that's the thing. Like I said, I'll go in if I'll stop at the Indiana border and get gas before I come over, and same thing coming back from Missouri. So, Cooley says he's got family that he's never met in Maryland. So, I'm sure I've got family there too. So, Bill says 6-second carry for Illinois. And I'm not too overly concerned. I mean, I don't mind if I'm going through a state that requires that. I don't necessarily mind that, and parking it in a lockbox and in the thing. I mean, it's not necessarily the concern. It's the right to protect myself, part that just fundamentally bugs me. Yeah. And then obviously with Illinois, just about anywhere you go in Illinois that's not Chicago, it's just like being in Indiana or in Missouri. I mean, it's just average, everyday, normal people. So not too concerned about, zipping across the state of Illinois. It's when you get up, and even then, if I've got to go to Wisconsin somewhere, I'll take 74 over to, I think it's 55 in the middle of the state, then go straight up instead of cutting to Chicago. I just don't like doing that there. So, Cooley says he's met his people on Facebook, but not in person. I did some of that genealogy stuff and DNA and everything. I thought I would meet some family too, and never. I sure have not met some family. I did find some like maybe a second cousin, once removed kind of thing, but nobody ever close. My family is so small. That I knew there were some other people that I've never even met, but my general family growing up was real. It was just my grandparents, my parents, my aunt and uncle, and my brothers and one cousin, and that was it. That was our whole family unit. So I think there's probably some that hopefully we'll meet and go with. So Bill said Chicago tried the home rule thing against those things, but yeah, I don't know. And Mike, I'm be happy to see a lot of people getting back together and hanging out and enjoying this fun hobby of ham radio, because honestly it is so much more than just talking on the radio and the technology. There's quite a social component to it, and what I think we lost, and I noticed this starting to happen before COVID, long before COVID, maybe 10 years ago. I started to see Ham Fest die. And I think the one thing that you saw was that people could buy just about whatever they wanted to buy online. and everybody was running. There's a retail outlets that are popping up. You've got Amazon and eBay and stuff like that. And more people stopped going because they didn't necessarily have a reason to go. But you always saw people when you would go there hanging out around, the food and the tables and coffee and drinking. And so there was such a social component that kind of died off when Hamfest started dying. Now we've isolated into some big ones, and obviously the ones where the major vendors go to still pack a lot of people. So I like it that we go to it. I like it that we're creating communities again in amateur radio and utilizing social media, utilizing the YouTubes to do that. Local Hamfests are too damn early. And that it is. And who was it? It might have been when I was on Ham Shack TV with Josh and Chris Bowden showed up. And I think that was a comment that he made. It was like, he'll be asked, I guess, to come in and talk at some of these, but then it's like, yeah, it starts at 8:00 in the morning. So, and I guess he's not necessarily an early morning person. So, I mean, that makes sense. So yeah, but I think a lot of it has to do with the average age of most amateur radio operators. I feel like I'm a baby in the hobby at 54. So, Dell said a lot of Hamfest goers aged out, and I agree. So Bill said he went to the Melbourne and Ocala Silver Springs things, and and that was cool. He went down. And I saw it. He met up with Vaughn and Julie, and they went out and had some fun. And that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about is using our platforms on social media to kind of create that buzz and get out and do those things and help draw some attention to some of the smaller Hamfests. We used to have one here in Indianapolis. It was a huge Hamfest. They used to have I think it was at the state fairgrounds, and then they moved it to the county fairgrounds, and then it just kind of died out because of a lack of people. And then COVID, I think, just put the nail in the coffin. And it was it was a decent one. If you took Dayton and cut it into a third, so one of those big buildings full of vendors, and then your general boneyard and stuff like that. So yeah. Well, guys, I think I am probably going to mosey on here. So there's about an hour and 9 minutes left in the thing, and I'm going to go just try some alternative modes, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll be there. So tonight, make sure, I think Tank's doing a live stream tonight. Jason Ham Radio 2.0 is doing a live stream, and I forgot it earlier, but yeah, Prep Ham Paul, I think, has got one right after that too. So be safe if you're in an area where the weather's bad. Stay safe. Don't go out and make any unnecessary trips or anything like that. Dave, I might try JS8 call. I have to set up the virtual ports and audio drivers and stuff like that, but I can do it again. So, but everybody have a great day, and maybe we'll see you on the socials here sometime tonight. 73, everybody.